Hello everyone and welcome on my first tutorial on Flight Simulator. Today we are sitting at Lawrence Municipal Airport and we will be making a short flight to Boston. So the plane I'm going to make a tutorial on is the King C90B from Carenado. It is their latest release and I really felt in love with it. So, um, Actually, the first thing I normally do when sitting in this plane is hiding the pilot yoke, so I can have a good view of all of my switches. So we will be covering the before starting engines checklist and the engine startup checklist in this part one. So um, In the before starting engines checklist, I won't go through all of the points, but I'm going to cover the most important ones. So let's start right off with the before starting engines checklist. So cabin doors are locked, load and baggage are secure, weight is checked, emergency exit are latched. Again, those are not really important things. Of course, weight and fuel is important, but that is according to your stats. So control locks are removed, seat belts and shoulder harnesses are fastened, parking brakes set. Again, parking brakes is control and plus dot, or it is this little um, pull tab here. Overhead panel is checked. Bleed air valves, which are located right here. Let me zoom in. Bleed air valves must be opened. Condition levers are cut idle. Propeller levers should be high RPM. Power levers idle. If power switches should be on, and it is located just behind the trim tab for the aileron right here. Turn that on. Landing gear controls are down. Engine anti-ice should be on for startup, so it is located just beneath the auto ignition switches. Turn that on. And now we will cover the fuel system. Okay, so now we will be covering the fuel system. So circuit breakers are in. I assume battery on. Check the fuel. Fuel firewall shut-off valves must be closed. So let's close them right here. Battery off. Crossfeed opened. And now checked for the lights. This is checked. You can see the light right here. Now you can close it. Fire boost pump on, and you will hear a little a sound, and this will confirm that the boost pumps are operating well. I hope you can hear it. Battery on, and now check for the low fuel pressure, and now turn on the firewall valves and check back the fuel pressure should be extinguished. Keep those boost pumps on, and the fuel quantity is checked. We have plenty of fuel. Now the transfer pump test. Transfer pump set that on auto, and now Let's test it, and fuel should not transfer from one tank to the other. And now transfer pumps off. Okay, so now fuel system is checked. A voltmeter, let's zoom into that. Check the battery. Battery should be above 23 volts, which is alright. Center now should be above 23 volts, and it is at 24, so it's perfect. Now TPL fed should be above 22 volt, and it is currently at 24, so it is perfect, and generators should be at 0. Now the rest of the checklist is pretty much tests to see if the stall warning annunciator work, the annunciator lights, the fire detectors, the landing gear controls lights, the gear down annunciator, and the hydraulic fuel fluid sensor. Now turn on the beacon light, since we are going to start up our engines pretty soon. Now it is time to start our engines, so this will go pretty fast, so don't hesitate to pause. So we'll start with the right engine. Right ignition, which is located beneath the battery switches, should turn that on. You will hear the ignition starting to occur. Monitor 12 percent on the N1. Once it's at 12, pull the right condition lever to low idle. Temperature should not be above 1000 degrees. Left oil pressure is checked, and above 51% you can set it to high idle. Now turn on the generator for the engine number 2 and turn off the starter. Let's do the same thing with engine number 1. Left ignition start. Monitor 12% low idle. Temperature is good. 51% high idle, and left ignition off. You can set the engine number 1 generator switch to on. Close the master switch tab. After that, you are going to monitor the voltmeter for the main bus. So left and right is checked.